Hello, everyone, and good morning. I'm Devin Simone, and I am so excited to be hanging here with you in the kitchen. We're going to make breakfast together, or maybe we can call it brunch, or I don't know, like brunch. I don't know. You'll see what we're making. But so excited to be here with you. We're going to talk about some best sellers on Amazon. You know, I love to do a roundup of all of the goodies. So anything that you see here, go ahead and grab it from the carousel, add it to your cart, and don't forget to check out. Also, if you're watching from your TV, just know that you can open up your Amazon app, type shop the show, and then you too can grab some of these products. I'm stoked to get into my favorite first product of all time. It's the Ninja Ice Cream Maker. It's the Ninja Creamy. You guys, I talk about this all the time. And no, I don't actually have an endorsement deal from Ninja. Ninja, call me. But I talk about it all the time. It is a #1 bestseller, 4.5 rating, almost 10,000 reviews. This bad boy can do magic, all right? Now, I have also tried out different ice cream makers and different variations, and I have to tell you that this one is one of the best. Now, it is loud. I'm going to just give you that. It is loud. But the reason it's loud is because it's powerful, and it's only loud for about 2 to 3 minutes. You can make, so you see here, right? It's super easy to use. So I'm going to pull this out just so you can kind of see. We made this delicious sorbet in here. What's so cool about it is that you can use your own recipes as well, which I really like. And so you can make it healthier. If you're like me and you love some good ice cream, some sorbet, a slushie, but you don't necessarily love all the things and preservatives that might be in it, you don't have to worry about that. I love to make ice cream. What do I like to use when I do it? I'm trying to think. Oh, I like to use bananas. So you can use bananas to make the ice cream. You can use lactose-free milk whenever you want to make some ice cream. Of course, you can do sorbet. You can add collagen in it. I like to add a little collagen powder in mine to make it extra healthy. And look at this raspberry sorbet because it's homemade this morning. Let's try some. Hey, bud. This is so good. So good. If you have an ice cream or just a cold treats lover in your home, then this is definitely worth getting. And yes, it's $199, so it's a bit of an investment. But over time, it will save you money. There's so much that you can do with it. I am the biggest Ninja Creamy fan. Ninja is life. All right, something else that is life, we love our coffee. And I'm new to the coffee game. So I recently got into coffee. I know, only 30-something years later. And I now love it. So we're going to make an iced coffee here. This is via the Keurig. I like how small this is, so it doesn't take up a lot of space, which is really nice. And then you can customize and sort of make your different flavors, which is really good too, and just do it in your home. So you can see that on the button here, you can say strong. You can do the different ounces, 8 ounce, 10 ounce, 12 ounce, which is really nice. It's easy to clean, and then you just put the pods in the top, and then you're good to go for it to make the drink that you want it to make. So definitely check it out. This is going to be good for if maybe there's just 2 of you in the household. This is going to be really good for that, or just 1 of you. You can brew over ice as well, which is cool. So it automatically adjusts the brew temperature so that it gives you that delicious flavor, but you can still have iced coffee. Again, you can do 3 different cup sizes. So you can do the 8 ounce, the 10 ounce, or the 12 ounce. And here you go. You can see the little K-cups right there. So you can get your favorite coffees. Keurig has done a collaboration with a lot of different coffee brands, which is cool. And so when you do that, it means that you can have your favorite coffee that you want nice and ready to go. And there you go. She's getting started and excited. And I just love how little space this actually takes up. I see Daphne in chat said, I like that too. It doesn't take up much space. Exactly, Daphne. It doesn't take up too much space, which just makes it nice and simple, especially somewhere like something like the countertop. Like I live in New York City, so I have a very little counter space. And so it's really important that look at that. You can see how beautiful that is. We love it. And it's making some delicious iced coffee for me. Oh, I'm so excited. And this isn't actually that loud, but maybe it's because I was listening to the Ninja Creamy this morning, which is exceptionally loud. But this isn't actually that loud, which is really great. That looks so delicious. Who doesn't love coffee in the morning? This is an interesting brunch selection, right? Because we have iced coffee, we have a little bit of raspberry sorbet, and then I'm also going to make one of my specialties. It's my mother's recipe, and that would actually be chicken nuggets in the air fryer that, you know, was just like Mama used to make. I love an air fryer. If you haven't gotten into the air fryer, I'm just going to move this over so I can show you my air fryer. If you guys haven't gotten into the air fryer game, there's a reason why everyone is talking about it. There's a reason why air fryers are like changing the game, why my aunt has 7 of them and gifts them to people. I've gifted them to people too, now that I think about it. Maybe I'm just like her. My mom was the first one who turned me on to air fryers. They're so good. So this one's by Kasori. It's $119. Over 30,000 people have purchased it within the last 30 days. Look at this beautiful iced coffee. So I would just stir this up and then I would be good to go. Made at home. Again, I can control exactly how I want it, how much of it I want, and it's going to save money, which is why we love this. So back to the air fryer. So super easy to use, which we really love. Let me just pull it over here so you guys can see it. I like the sleek style of this one as well. I feel like there's some different ones. So you have a touch screen here at the top. I'm going to just tilt this down so you can kind of see. There's a touch screen at the top. Okay. Look at that. Which is beautiful. You can't really see the button. You can see the power button lit up here, but this is where it's going to tell you your time, your preheat, reheat, dry. You can bake things as well. You can use it as a warmer. So if you're having friends over or an event, you can use it as a warmer, which is going to be really great too. Because, you know, you make your food, you get excited, then guests come running late, and then the next thing you know, your food is cold, which isn't fun. You don't have to worry about this. And also, when you purchase this, you'll have access to the 100 app or 100 recipe book that's in the app. And then look at these Dino nuggets. Look at that. Just like Mama used to make. The reason why this is great too is in the summertime, first of all, if you're new to air frying, so air fryer means that you're going to have less fat, less grease, less oil because you don't need that to evenly cook your food. It's going to get things crispier. Like we're just going to stick her. Look at these crispy nuggets. It also cooks faster. Doesn't that? All you need is some good barbecue sauce right now, and you will be in heaven. Look at that. Just perfectly golden brown. Thanks to the air fryer. This is a good size capacity. So this is a family size. If you're a single person, you eat a lot, then this could work for you. But it's probably larger than what you need. It has 9-in-1 versatility. I love to make some salmon in mine. I do salmon. You can do sort of like veggies. So I like to put some broccoli in mine sometimes. I love to reheat pizza in this. And no, I'm not talking about New York pizza. Not really a fan of that. Don't come for me. I like Chicago style. And it's almost better than when you got it the first time when you put it in the air fryer. The edges come out crisp. It's nice and warm. Way better than microwaving it. The air fryer is just, it really is. It's indeed truth. I think Anne said air fryer food is better. It really is. I think air fryer food is better. And think of how long it takes to heat up your oven. It takes a long time. It takes a long time to heat up the oven and then for it to cool off. And particularly in the summertime, not only is that raising your electric bill, but it also is heating up your house. It's hot outside. Nobody's trying to heat up their house in the middle of summer. This is using less energy, so lower bill. So it's efficient in that way. But then also you're not heating up your own house because it's just heating up this contained little space. So if you're not in the air fryer game, this is the best seller for a reason. Again, over 30,000 blade purchased in the last 30 days. There is a reason for that. Definitely check it out because you are going to love it. The next thing I want to tell you about is the Ninja Fit Blender. And so it's compact. Love this. You know, what's interesting is I asked my dad what he wanted for Christmas last year. And because men can be really hard to shop for. And usually he doesn't ever say anything or he doesn't even know. One time I got him this bronzed horse statue. Look, he loved it. I appreciate the enthusiasm. It was not my greatest gift, but it's fine. But he wanted a personal blender. And so I got him this and he loved it. He loves it so much. It's easy, great on the go. You see that it has different cup sizes, so you can just grab it on the go. It's not going to take up as much room. Again, we're talking about apartment living. So it's really nice when things don't take up a ton of room, right? We're fans of that. And it's going to extract, it has nutrient extraction. So it's going to unlock human nutrition from whole fruits and veggies. So it's just a different way to make sure that you're getting all the necessary vitamins and the things you need. I'm holding this nugget like it is my ring or something from Lord of the Rings. I don't know that. I don't know yet. Oh my God, it's so crispy. But it's a minute for the nugget. I mean, I ate his head, it's fine. But it's so good. Oh, it's so deliciously good. You've got to get an air fryer. If you're not on this game, I don't even know what's happening. Daphne in the chat said my oven thinks I moved because I use the air fryer only. Daphne knows what's up. That is true. A lot of things do I use my oven. Not to cook, not really. I don't use my oven a lot at all. With the blender, I do use my blender. And by the way, pro tip, one of the things I use blender for, you can use this Ninja blender for it too, even though it's personal size. I like to pre-blend my ingredients that I'm going to put in the Ninja Creamy before I make ice cream. That is a pro tip. That's how you're going to get that texture to be perfect. You're going to make sure everything's evenly distributed. So I blend, whether it's like my milk, my fruit, what have you, I blend it in the blender first. Then you pour it in the Ninja Creamy little containers, pop that in the freezer, and then the next day you hook it up to the Ninja Creamy and you're good to go. Or not even the next day. Once you've sort of pre-made your batches, you can let them sit in the freezer till whatever you'd like to have them. And then once you do, you can go ahead and put them in the Ninja and make amazing ice cream. Okay, so we're talking about kitchen deals if they're just joining. Hi, I'm Devin Simone and happy to have you here. Make sure you hit the follow button so that you can stay in the know and watch me eat Dino nuggies live on television. Now, something else that's going to be great. I know that it's July, right? And it's like we have time before the holidays. We have so much time before the holidays. But the reality is that Thanksgiving's going to be here before we know it. And, or maybe even Labor Day, you're going to be doing an event. While there are devices that do slow cooking, have made slow cooking almost like fast cooking, aka pressure cookers, there's still nothing quite like a good crock pot. I think every kitchen should just have one on deck. And this one right here, over 20,000 of these have been purchased in the last month, which is just, again, a win times 10. This is a large slow cooker, okay? It's 1,500 watts. It prepares food for over 10 people. It has a large capacity, so I'm just going to show you here. Sorry, I didn't make you a roast today. You actually wouldn't want me to make you a roast because I never made one, and so it probably tastes crazy. But if I have, I'm just going to show you. So good. Large capacity. This actually reminds me of the one my mom has too. All right. It counts down cooking time up to 20 hours for easy monitoring as well. So it's like you can put that roast in, and then if you're working from home, you can go in your office and do your thing. Come back, it's good to go. You can make chili in here. All sorts of things that you can do with a crock pot. There's a reason why this is one of the OGs of the kitchen. Like, crock pots have been in style for a very, very long time. Now, I will say this again. We have a crock pot at my house. I live in New York. Space is a premium. I mean, premium. Everything needs to serve 75 functions in order to take a place in my house. We do have a crock pot. I believe ours is a little smaller than this because this is relatively large, which is great if you have the space for it. If you like to entertain, you're going to be cooking for multiple people, you're going to want to get this size. If that's not your case, then this might be a little big for you in your home. Just food for thought, just so you can get a general sense of how it's like one big bear hug is the size that it is one big bear hug. But we love it. We live for it. Something else that I love and that I live for is popcorn and these Dino nuggies. Hold on. Don't mind me. It's so crispy, though. Look, it's so crispy. I hope the fast food chain that makes spicy nuggets recognizes how crispy they are. Take a hint. You know who I'm talking about with your red hair. All right. So this is a popcorn maker from Dash. We love Dash. It doesn't take up a lot of space. Would you have ever thought that you could have an automatic popcorn maker in your house? You can now. You absolutely can. And right now, it's less than $20. But this is so good. Look how cute. So what you're going to do is you just take this little cup up here. Hold on, let me finish the nugget. So this little cup. There we go. It's like this little cup up here measures and then you're just going to turn it on. And then while it's going, you put your little lid back like I did. And then you can set your butter up top so it'll melt the butter. So then when your popcorn's done, you can actually drizzle the butter on top of your popcorn and boom, you're good to go. Now, you're going to want to put a bowl underneath this for when you get your popcorn out. But how cool is that? Doesn't take up a ton of space at all. And then you can have your own movie. It's like your own movie theater experience at home. And y'all know they charge $9,000 now for popcorn at the movies. It's insane. You don't have to worry about that here, which we absolutely love. So good. Okay. So popcorn. I'm doing just so you guys can hear me. Popcorn is a relatively healthy snack, by the way. It's not that bad, which is great. But if you want to be a little bit healthier. Oh, Daphne said, wow, air pops. I know, right? Isn't that cool? Do you guys remember those metal pans you would stick over the stove with popcorn? I'm probably showing my age. And so you'd stick it over the stove and then you'd pop it. I remember it was always such a treat when I would do those. I get to do that with my mom. And now you get to do kind of a different version of that as well. If you want to be healthy, so maybe, oh, this would be perfect to make. You guys, everything we're talking about today can actually make the perfect at-home movie experience. Think about it. You can make pizzas in the air fryer, little mini pizzas. You can have sorbet. You can make it like a slushie, right? You have fresh popcorn, and you essentially can make your own soda. So for the soda, we're talking sparkling water level soda, which means you can feel a little less guilty about the pizza and the other treats that you might be making. This is a #1 bestseller, by the way. So good. What I love about these, probably the most, and it should be for everybody, is, look, I'm going to just turn it around so you can see. It doesn't require a cord. So you don't need to put this near an outlet. You can put it in, you could put it in the middle of your living room couch if you wanted to. Now, I don't know why you would want to, but I'm not here to judge. I'm only here to help. This includes the sparkling water maker, 2 60-liter cylinders as well, a 1-liter dishwasher-safe BPA-free reusable carbonating bottle. So that's what you're seeing right here. And then you're going to get the 2 40 milliliters of bubbly drops if you want to actually get a taste. But all you have to do to get this going is you just press it down. And then you pull it out, put it in a glass. You have sparkling water. And then you can put your little flavoring in it. Or some people like to put their flavoring directly in the bottle. But if you want to share and to give your guests options, then a great way to do that is actually not to put it directly in the bottle, but instead to put it in the glass when you are done. Now, this is something else that I have at my home. I got it because one of our former producers here, Katie, shout out to Katie, I love you, was telling me about how important an egg cooker is, and can I tell you that she was indeed correct. I love this. You can make hard-boiled eggs, medium-boiled eggs, soft eggs. You can also make a little omelet. It sings to you when it's done. You just turn it on, pour a little water in, walk away, do your thing. It'll let you know when it's done, and then boom, you have hard-boiled eggs, and the peels just slip right off when you're ready for it, which is really nice. Shout out to Sanal, who started following as well. We are talking about some kitchen bestsellers on Amazon, some favorites. This is another one of my favorites. I actually had one of these in college. I had to convince my mom to get it for me, but I loved it. So this is a breakfast sandwich maker. Look at these layers, right? Okay, so you put the egg on one, then you can put a little Canadian bacon on another, and then you can put the English muffin, and it'll toast it, and you just put it down. So good. You press the button, it'll let you know when it's done. So it's like you can make your own delicious breakfast sandwiches at home. I actually used to have these breakfast sandwiches in high school as well, and I would barter with my classmates over it. Like, they would, I don't know, give me their homework notes or something if I let them have a breakfast sandwich. Hopefully my mom's not watching this so she doesn't know. But it was great. It was totally a hit. Something else that you should have in your home that you may not have thought about is this right here. So this is an electric kettle. This is a fun, funky, cute pink color, but you can get it in something more neutral if you'd like. Over 7,000 of these have been purchased in the last 30 days. It's essential. It's also a great tip for when you're making spaghetti or pasta. Instead of waiting for it to boil on the stove, which can take a while if you're impatient like me, you can just put it in this electric kettle. It'll heat up much faster, which is when you can also obviously use it for tea, use it for coffee, and it's 50% more efficient than traditional stovetop kettles. So we love that. It's also the fire safety feature, which features auto shut off. So if you find that you get a little distracted and you're not sure, did I turn that off? Did I not turn that off? You want to try and make sure you do turn things off, but if you didn't, don't worry, because they have got you covered there as well. We have literally created anything you want to make. Brunch, I think you can have your own movie theater experience. I wouldn't recommend hard-boiled eggs at the movie theater. Even if it is in your own home, you might get kicked out. People may not quite love that, but they're great for breakfast. Otherwise, you can make your breakfast sandwiches. You got your sparkling water and the Ninja Creamy to make all the ice cream and gelato you could possibly have, and you can make your own at home coffee. These are all bestsellers. Make sure you grab your favorites too, because you don't want to be waiting. You don't want them to get low on inventory because everyone else has been buying them up, tried and tested. So grab them from the carousel, add them to the cart. Don't forget to check out. Make sure you hit the follow button as well. I'm Devin Simone. I love you for being here. I'm going to go eat the rest of those Dino nuggies. If you thought that I forgot about them, then you obviously don't know me yet, but we're going to get to know each other. Stay here for even more fun and great Amazon products. Bye-bye.